Hi everyone, welcome to our twin flame / soulmate reading. Today what we're going to do is we're going to take a look back to better understand the present, okay? I was just guided to use my past life oracle deck, so we're going to go ahead and do that, taking us back somewhere for some reason, so that we can learn of something that will help us today, okay? I'm going to leave this reading open for both the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine. I want to know the story behind it, okay? So we're not just going to focus on one. Hopefully it's like a conversation. It smoothly goes back and forth. I am just going to go with the flow with this reading. Completely use my intuition, and I don't even know what decks I'm going to use. They're all prepared. I don't know which ones I'm going to use though. But let's go ahead and start with the past life. I'm going to go ahead and give this a couple shuffles. And while I do that, go ahead and take your deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Also a great time to invite your guides in, although I do invite them in ahead of time. But certainly invite them in and ask for signs of confirmation if you want, if you need. Don't dismiss goosebumps, angel bumps, if you get them during your reading. To me, it is, it's an ignition of your soul. Recognition of your guides. And let's begin. See what's going on, where we're going. Oh, I almost had them. I just looked at them as they started to fall and didn't save them. Why didn't I save them? Okay. We have food and hunger. And we have knighthood. I'm going to give it 3 more shuffles, see if anything else wants to come out. We have transportation, and we have prosecution, inquisition. I apologize about the color of the cards. I just realized that they are kind of sinking into the desk, but we'll pull them up. Okay. Just trying to think, do I want to read any of these? Or do I just want them to come out naturally through our reading? I think we're going to let it just come out through our reading. And we can always go back and read. So. Let's get our whole spread out. One more. Almost looks like someone went on the run. Someone went on the run. I feel like there's someone over here in this knighthood. I feel like there's someone over here who helped someone go on the run. And, I'm feeling the journey was hard. But this person here, almost becoming this person's hero, though I have to say, I don't feel like this person over here is weak, other than weakness from maybe lack of food, right? Lack of food. Other than that, I wouldn't call them weak. I feel like this person also, is this like a court of law, court, court of the land? Because I feel like, again, this person, I'm putting the card up. I'll put the card up, but it's not really this image that I'm seeing, to be honest. I feel like this person here. Okay, let's start at the beginning. Okay, I feel like this person over here, who's being represented by food and hunger, I feel like they once stood tall. Okay, they once, had a good reputation, let's say. Something seemed to happen. I feel like they got falsely accused of something. And this person next to them, knowing that they were falsely accused. And I even feel like whoever accused them knew that knew that they were innocent, but charged them wanted to charge them anyway. So this person here gets involved, and somehow I feel like they have this, someone who, I don't know, it's like maybe this person's in prison, in some type of a prison, and I feel like this person over here gets the guard to turn his back for a minute. Just give us 5 minutes, right? It's almost like, we're going to give you a running start. So they get it. So somebody turns a blind eye to what's going on. Now, why? Because they also know the innocence of this person. Okay. So I feel like we get away. Now I'm going to move us into this energy, because it is us and someone else. Now we're doing a twin flame reading, so hello. One of us, one of us being the accuser or the accused, and the other really the rescuer. Okay, these are the two energies we're dealing with right now. And then we have the characters of, someone stepping in and helping us by turning that blind eye, by allowing us to get out of there, run free. And I have a feeling, I'm giving you one scenario, but I'm feeling there's many different, but this is the main energy, okay? So whatever I'm accused of, I feel like really, let's just say the town people know of my innocence. It's almost like what's going on in America. We have a divided America right now. And that's kind of what I feel like I'm dealing with. Like there's those who know that I'm innocent, but there's some that say I'm guilty because they want me to, whatever's going to happen, get hung, get shot, get killed, get put in prison forever, whatever it is. Now there's an alternative, what's the word? Oh, why did I just forget it? An alternative, oh my God, I just forgot it again. Okay, so something's happening where it's like I'm an alternative motive. I felt like I had to say that super quick, or it was going to be taken away from me again. So there's a motive behind this. Okay, let's keep going. And I feel like this energy, transportation, which clearly is a train, and I do feel like there is a train in this story. I feel like this is the energy we're in now that we're going to be moving into. So we'll see. We'll see. Here's the thing. At this moment, I'm not sure if both people jump on this train. You know, there's a reading I did this month. And man, it was like the whole thing was talking about a train and getting to the station. And I don't know if it was Pisces or Aquarius. I think it was one of them. But man, the whole thing was about a train. And anyway, I feel like there may only be one of us who go on this train. This person who, you know, we'll say is the rescuer right now, I feel like they had to stay back, right? They have to now play the part. But brought you to safety. You know, are you safe yet? I don't feel that you're safe yet, but I feel like you're on the move. You know, I feel like it's more of us watching who's on the move. So we're kind of finding our place in this reading. Okay, let's get some more energy out there. I'm kind of feeling like the energy of a stone prison. You know, nothing like today's prisons, like stone. Even the window high up, so, you know. Okay. Alright, we have the Ace of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, so we know this is a love story. Four of Wands is, you know, many call it the marriage card. It's definitely that connection that, listen, that never dies. I mean, you know, if anything was going to show me that in this reading, the Four of Wands would be the card for me. That would be the card that tells me that this connection never dies. I have that Ace right beside it, so we'll see. I have the Nine of Pentacles. So I do feel like we leave an independent energy, right? Together, independent, now, single. We have the Prince of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have the Five of Wands. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so what I'm feeling here is, you know, getting away. So we get away. I do feel like there's that separation. We had to separate in this lifetime. I don't even feel like there was a choice. Like, if I would have stayed behind, I would have died. You know, it's that, you know, if we stayed together, I would have died, okay? And so what good would that do? So anyway, so I leave, right? I leave, I start a new life. It's definitely showing starting a new life. You know, and I feel like the energy, with the energy of the Nine of Pentacles here, so it tells me a couple different things. It tells me that at that time you were successful with whatever it was, whatever career, whatever you chose, and I feel like you probably made goods. What do I mean by that? I'm seeing like weaving straws, but goods, good goods. You may have been an artisan, you know, maybe. You know, because when I'm saying, okay, so this was the ability, you had the ability to really create beautiful pieces of art. Let's say it that way, okay? That can be many different things, because I feel like even in your dress, you know, what you're wearing is handmade and I want to say very neat. Now, I don't mean neat as in, oh, it's so tidy and neat. I mean neat as in, you know, I feel like a little cutting edge for them. So you stood out, okay? I feel like you did very well with this. So you did create, you created your own business. I also feel like you may have been given some money just for that purpose. Almost like, you know, listen, I'm going independently, so I'm going to have to be able to take care of myself, right? I feel like I am going to the city, a city, not where I was, a city, okay? And in this city, I can kind of get lost. So the idea is not to work for anyone, but to work for myself, right? So that way, the more I can just keep to myself, make my living, the better off I am. Because let's not forget what's looming over our heads. However, I then feel like someone enters into your life. I feel someone a little reckless, and I almost have the image of like the drunk sailor. And I'm sorry if someone's a sailor, I'm not putting it down, but I have that image, like you see in the movies. Let's put it that way, like the drunk sailor coming in and being a little chaotic, and being, I almost feel like this person is in some way forcing themselves on you, as in almost forcing you to see them as a possible relationship. Is this like someone from royalty where, the prince wants my hand, therefore I must take it? Do you know what I mean? Because that's what it kind of feels like. I have no interest, right? I have no interest in this man. But for some reason, I feel like I'm being pulled, made to, this could be even coming from myself, knowing that I need to eventually move into that. But now there's something about this energy. It feels crooked, okay? So I feel like almost like I got to jump ahead a little bit, because I do feel eventually needing to escape from this energy also. And then I feel like you want to take a chance. Okay, so this person comes in, kind of interrupts your, what you have going on, a nice peaceful life, even though I have this energy of your rescuer right here, right above you. So always on your mind, always in your heart, right? You have the Four of Wands right next to that also. That connection will not die, even if someone's trying, somebody comes in and wants to change it. I feel like we're talking down the road too. This may be a couple years later. It may have been that long since you saw your rescuer. So I'm just going to start calling this person your lover now, okay? Because I know that there was that connection, okay? I know that there was great love for one another. And I know this person risked their life for you, that type of thing. So what am I trying to say? So this person coming in, kind of forcing themselves on you in a way, it may be someone where if you put up a stink, you put up a fight, that could tie you back to something. Okay, so because anyway, I feel like I've got to go with it, even though I don't want to. There's nothing within me that wants to, right? But what it does is it starts triggering you. It starts, it starts making you miss your lover even that much more, right? The draw becomes almost like unbearable of not just desire for them, but, wanting to be in their arms again, right? That type of energy, wanting to be with them again. And I do feel like it's been a few years, because I feel like you're thinking about it at this point, like, should I do it? But, the unknown of what could happen exists, right? And you know that. If I go back and I get caught, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be put to death. I don't know if it's that extreme, but I'm feeling like that, because I feel like, bam, then my life will be over. But for real over, right? Not just thrown in a prison, like, I don't know. We have the 10 of Cups. So yeah, you're thinking of going back. And I don't think that they know about that. Okay, Judgment and the Strength card. And I want to say, I feel like financially, to make such a trip. I feel like you can do it fine, and like, what era am I talking about? Well, perhaps, like, I don't know, when did the train come out? When was the train? I'm going to ask my phone real quick. Excuse me. When was the train invented? (1802) was the first locomotive in 1802. Okay. And it's funny, I was going to say the late 1800s is kind of what I was feeling. But this gives us an idea, right? Okay. Anyway, though I do feel like the locomotives had evolved a little bit more than what it was. So I feel like it's not 1802, maybe it's like 1852, 1862, 1882, maybe not even that far, I don't know. Okay. So again, I have you in ready. I think you are moving. I think you're going for it. Again, you did really good with your craft, and you were really able to save it. Okay, and I feel like that's what you did. Like, I don't feel like you lived elaborately, though. At that point, you kind of could. Okay, I think instead what you did is you saved it. And I feel like you hit it, like you kept it. So, in the back of your mind, maybe it's like that's exactly what you're planning for. This person comes in, gives you this intense energy, the opposite of everything you are. Everything feels like resistance. It doesn't feel anything good here, but for some reason, I'm almost have to. However, I'm one hell of a woman here. I'm a strong woman, so I may have to accept their proposal for a moment, but whole time, what am I doing? I'm planning, right? My escape. I've done it before. I can do it again. That type of thing. And, you have the money to do it. You have the means to do it. Still feel like now you go back. Do you feel like you're by yourself again? Okay, I feel like it's just you. You may take a train back. I don't know. But we have the Ten of Cups. So what's this telling me? It's telling me a couple different things. It's telling me that, number one, this is on your mind. This is, I want to be with my lover again. I want to, right? I want to live this life with them. This is what I want. I want the Ten of Cups. This is absolutely what the two of you could have, right? But for whatever reason, and I'm wondering, you may have even, you may not even have even let this person know where you were going for safety reasons. Yes, that's what happened. Because for a second, I'm sitting here wondering, like, well, why didn't he ever come look? And I'm saying he, she. Just go with me. If it's he, she, whatever, just enter or put your own emphasis on it. But I do feel like this person not knowing, it was part of the agreement. I can't tell you where I'm going for your own safety, right? Maybe they beat him to try to get it out of him. So I don't want to know it. So they don't, well, something he don't want to know it. She doesn't want him to know it. She didn't want to put him in that danger. So that's answering the question for me. Where was he all this time? Okay. And I feel like if I was to ask him, he would have said, hating to let you go, right? But knowing within him how strong you are. But here's the connection. So it never left, right? Always on my mind, always in my heart. You both have the same connection here. Okay. So this is where we're heading to now. Okay, we're heading back but with a goal. With a goal. I want to go get my man. I want to get my man. I feel like you're very protected on this run. I may call it a run, but I feel like you're very protected on this run, and I feel like it almost feels guided, destiny, let's say, but it was going to come together whenever this trigger came in. This trigger as a person comes in, it sets you into motion, and it's almost like it was all meant to happen that way, because I feel the trip back for you is very protected. I feel like even physical people being put in place at different times for protection, right? If you're on a train track and there's danger ahead, somehow the train stops before it or takes that turn. So you're protected. Okay, you're protected during this. Definitely want this person back. And then you're going back. You don't know what's going on yet, right? You don't know where they're at. I don't even know if you know that they're alive or not. I was going to say, please don't let me get the death card right now. I have the 8 of Pentacles. I have to say, I feel like this person, if we go back to your business you had, your shop, let's call it your shop. I do feel like your shop was probably destroyed, burned down. I feel like while you were still there, it was one of the things you had to give up. Maybe you didn't want to give it up. It didn't matter whether you wanted to give it up or not. I do feel like they destroyed it by this person's orders. They don't want you to have that, typical narcissist dictator shit, right? Because they don't want you to have that, so take it away to guarantee it for themselves. Anyway, we have the Hermit card of Virgo, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. I feel like someone, I feel like someone is like a seer. I feel like there's I don't feel it's you. I feel like there's someone around you. It's almost like your guardian angel who took physical form. But I feel this person's so spiritual, so spiritual. And, oh, okay, I need to go back for a second. So, you know how I said this person destroyed your shop? I feel like you were in that shop. So what must have happened is you eventually refused this energy, right? So I feel like they try to destroy, probably catch on fire, your shop. Now, that was happening. So, and I feel like you're in there. And I feel like almost they surround the building and, like pour gasoline around it or something. I don't know. I don't know if it's gasoline, something, and strike that match, and then they go. I don't feel like anything explodes. I feel like it's a slow burn, but it's like the sides of the house, of the shop, come up very quickly. But yet I still feel you're kind of cocooned in there, which can be good or bad. But I feel like you're safe in there. Anyway, if they split, right? Of course they're going to split. They run. They don't want to get caught. So this is happening. And then I feel like this person enters into your shop. And this is the person I'm talking about. This is someone who, it is your guardian angel. Your guardian angel in human clothing. And there's something so beautiful spiritually. I feel like this is a man. And there's just this light about them. So you know to follow them, because their goal is to get you to leave that shop. But not just that. They're the ones that are in some way, it's almost like they are, oh my gosh, I hope this person's still alive back here, because it's almost like it's this person now in the hermit's body helping you, right, to save you again. Oh, I hope, I don't know. But as I say that, I don't know that, because I also feel this is the energy, again, of a guardian and angel, and I also feel this is someone of your family. It's like a family member who steps forward as your guardian angel. Anyway, their goal, their purpose is to get you out of that shop and then to get you moving, right? It's time to move, okay? It's time to put the plan in action. It's like, I don't have a choice now. They just burned down my shop. I gotta go. I gotta go. But you're going through protected energy. You are, again, you're not running with, like you were up here when I didn't have food, I didn't have money, right? I was starting from zero. It was a completely different type of experience. Now, I'm going back to that energy, but I'm going back successful. That's, I don't even care about that. It's not that. I have the funds to allow me to go back now. Okay, I'm going to do something different just because I'm feeling it. We're going to pull these up, not pull them up. We're going to move them up. I want to keep them here, the energy. Let's keep going. So we're heading back. We're heading back to our lover. We're heading back to the place that condemned us. But not everyone. I have the Five of Cups. And I have the Princess of Swords. This is clearly your energy, this Princess of Swords. I don't care. It doesn't matter what your sign is. This is someone who's on a mission. This person's on a mission to claim. It's almost like I want to claim my life back. I want to claim my life back. And I look here. I have the Ten of Cups moving into the Five of Cups. So clearly, I'm by myself here, right? I'm half of this energy. But my focus is back here. So this isn't the energy where we have to worry, will they get stuck in it? No, this is just for a second. This is showing us where our energy is, right? It's Prince of Swords. This is you. And, you know, it's like, I don't know, I'm going to say you're a real Spitfire. You're a real Spitfire now. You always were. You always were Spitfire. It's almost like I want to say you have blazing red hair. Oh, she's got blazing red hair. I'm thinking that was weird. That's probably why I saw that. Well, I don't think that's why, but again, going back. She's going back to claim her love and her life. We have the Princess of Pentacles. It's funny because these princesses are going in different directions, or their backs are to. I don't want to say they're going in different directions because they're the same. You know, it's you. It's the evolution of you. But it's showing, you know, my energy, looking back, what it is I want to claim. And then the Princess of Pentacles, I feel like she's the energy of learning how to go about it, right? Putting the plan into action. I feel like I'm going a little bit on a whim. However, I've been thinking about this for years, right? So I've been thinking about it for years, but I'm going on a whim. Why am I going on a whim? Because I feel like it was quick. Right? Time to move. And it was quick. Still prepared. I feel like I'm just not as prepared as I would have liked to be, but I'm prepared. Some of you may have Asian energy in here, feeling a little bit of that. I have the Ace of Swords coming out next. I feel like where you're heading is to, well, let's see. Let's see. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like we're tying in his work now. Again, he, she, don't matter. Just replace it. All right. So this person who came out of your shop helped you, right? The seer. I'm going to say this person's a seer. Almost like can see the future, guiding you through that. I feel like this, I said earlier, I felt like you went by yourself, right? But now I feel like this person was your companion, is your companion, is your trusty travel partner. But I feel like becomes so very close, very close. Is your advisor, becomes your advisor. This person only has, and I'm saying person, but man, I feel like it's angel. It's the focus is all on you, right? Not just all on you, but on the energy of knowing that it's almost like knowing that your life was taken away, your rightful life was taken away and replaced due to really unfair energy. Anyways, I feel like this seer is actually what is going to bring you back together. Is going to allow you to find, I feel like, where this person is at, where this person works. And I feel like work in particular, because I feel like this is where we decide that we will come in. Definitely at the work. Definitely at the work. Oh, yeah, tower. So, it's like that fear of the tower is looming within you. It's looming within you. Am I finding... Okay, I want to keep going. I'm going to add a few more cards after that tower. I'm wondering if I'm going to find something out. It's almost like finding out that this person's home was burnt down, was taken from them, because you don't know. You don't know what happened. I feel like even if there's a way to communicate, there's no way you could have communicated. It was that serious. I feel like as you enter the city, though, you enter, let's say, your home city. You find it to be very different than what you left. It's under almost like new rulership. There's something about it where, should I say the word liberal? It's more liberal. I don't know. There's more freedom to walk around, get around. There's more freedom. Something's changed. Something's changed. I have the Hierophant. I have the Seven of Swords. And I have the High Priestess. I just feel like you got to be careful of receiving false information. I feel that you feel in your heart that this person might have passed. I feel you're feeling that in your heart. You don't know this. You're feeling it. You're not giving up the search. It's just what you're feeling. And it's something you want to know. Now, why didn't a seer tell you? Is the person alive? Is the person not alive? I don't know why. I don't know if maybe they're not able. I feel like you get into town and what you do is you go to an old church, synagogue, whatever it was, somewhere where you gathered, right? You gathered, and I feel like, let's go back for a second. I feel like where you used to gather, and it does feel like a church type of atmosphere, those are the people, the majority of them, the majority, who definitely believed in you. Though there were some that did not. There were some, and again, they may have known that you were innocent, but they wanted you to be proven guilty. Okay, so you had some completely against you, working against you. There's some. So who do I trust? Right? Who do I trust? So therefore, I trust no one. I trust no one. I do feel like there is one particular person. Again, the priest, the pastor, whoever this person is, my source of inspiration. I feel like this is who I go back first to talk to help guide me from there, to get the information I need. Okay, so this is where I go back to. I have the Hangman. I feel like what you're being told is, slow down. Let's, like you're receiving new information about this person. It seems like the major threat, for some reason, it's almost like a government thrown over. Something like those laws no longer exist, though some of them do. So the danger of being guilty will still throw me in prison, or could still end my life. But the people who were, who were trying to, who I were hiding from, it seems like they're gone. Okay, but the danger is still there. I don't want to get you the wrong idea. The danger, and I feel like this is what this priest is saying. We still have to move slow. I feel like we're bringing him in. He's going to help us from this point. So we're back. And, okay. Though, and you're talking to this priest, and I feel like you're still worried. You're worried that the priest could go talk to the authorities, let's say. So, you're leery, but I guess of all the people in the town, that was the one you felt you could trust the most. I have the wheel. Okay, beautiful. Coming under the Two of Wands, so it shows, so we see you heading to this person's work. Okay. We see you heading to this person's work, and also what it's telling me, so I have non-movement, right? I'm waiting for the perfect time. Perfect time arise. It's like I have the wind at my back, the sun at my back. Do I want the wind at my back? Yeah, I want the wind at my back, right? Perfect time arrives. It's time to move, right? It's time to move. We have the Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and we have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so what is this bringing us to? Oh boy. I'm wondering if, I feel like your lover, I feel like they have been either taken care of, listen, they may be married, but as I say that, it's not happily married, it's an obligated marriage. Feel obligated, right? Just, but I'm not happy. So I feel like it's that, or this person is, I feel like, taking care of someone. Someone's burdens became theirs. Almost like, I'm wondering, like, if I was, I don't know why I'm feeling this all of a sudden, like this female was like saying, if you don't stay with me, I will reveal your secret. I will reveal your secret. Because I feel like this man does not want to be here. But the obligation, and it weighs very heavily on him. So it's like, now I also feel it could be also be a mother, a very, I don't know, mean type of energy. Okay. Maybe we know that going in. Okay, I need to correct something. So I feel like, again, this person, okay, I need to correct something because I feel like, I do feel like your lover got married. For one reason, it was to protect you. So I do feel like a female is saying, you be with me or you marry me, or else, or else I will reveal what happened, your part in it, which could have sent this person to death. But it wasn't about them, it was more about you. Just more about you, so it was protection for you. I don't feel like they had children. I feel like she's barren. She can't have children. Probably because she's just so mean. I don't know. I do feel like that was tied. Now, I also feel like, much how this person who came into your life in the new city burnt down your shop. I also feel the energy of your lover losing a great deal, losing, maybe even, listen, this was someone who was knighted, losing that title, losing the status, and it feels like, everything being taken away from me, living now with the people, I'm no longer, I don't know, maybe I'm living with the broken people, that type of thing, but I feel like this person is just fine, they're happy, they don't care, but I do feel like, much like you had your shop, I feel like now they also have a shop. So, this queen I was feeling earlier, still being together, I don't feel that, and I apologize. Yeah, because I definitely feel a split, and I feel like he may have just said, enough is enough, I'm done, and from that knew that, he would be suffering greatly for a little while, like knew that going in, but, how can I be with her when it's her I love? Okay, so I guess we got a little backstory on our lover. Excuse me, I had to take a drink. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. We have the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't even want you worrying about signs because you don't know what you were back then, right? And, I mean, you can. It's up to you, but... Alright, let's get our full row. We have the Prince of Swords under the Hangman, so that's movement too. Card flipped. We have the Eight of Wands coming under the wheel. This thing's moving very quickly. We have the Three of Cups, the Empress, Three of Pentacles, and Justice. I feel like Justice is like, It's that breath at the end of the sentence, right? It's like, here is the justice. I feel like justice is saying, this is the coming together. This is the celebration in heaven, right? This is the two people finally coming back together. It's showing that. It's showing the merging of these two lovers, right, that were separated so many years ago, the coming back together now. I do feel like for someone over here where I was talking earlier about his mother's energy, I still feel the same thing. Like, I feel like we have to keep it away from the mother. So she must still be alive and perhaps living in his house. I don't feel like he's living in her house, by the way. I feel like that's important to say. She'd be living in, mother would be living in his house, right? Because there's a proudness to this person. Anyway, for some of you, it's keeping it from her. Three more cards. Three more cards. I would do anything for love. Prince of Cups. Princess of Wands. Wow. This is very fast moving energy the whole way up. You know, I feel like I don't feel like you guys will be staying there. I feel like you're going to be taken off. Anyway, let's see. I had the Four of Cups. I had the King of Cups. And I have the Emperor. King of Cups. Oh my gosh, I have so many, you know, guys, I have so many people in this type of a reading. Just know that all the signs are here. Okay, there's just too many people for me to say that the Emperor is card of Aries, major arcanas. I'll definitely tell you. Sorry, sun is hitting me now in a certain way. I can't see my cards. It's funny, but I feel like there's talk. You know, I don't want to say a pardon. I feel like okay, so I have what do I want to say here? I feel like this lover did something legally, like almost like cut something legally that would release you from whatever it was. It's almost like, you know, found proof, brought it out, even though you're not there, right? So you still have that looming on you, but I feel like somehow your lover finding proof and then taking it to the proper resource, the proper authorities, and therefore, like, feels like something got dropped. Something was released, which releases the two of you. However, there's still that looming energy of, well, she ran. But I don't know. I just feel like, and I feel you will find that out. Okay, I want to look at one thing. I need to hone this in right over here. And I may just be putting cards in certain places. Just stay with me for a second. Okay, so I feel like whoever accused you, I feel like they died. That's what happened. They died. And so did their legacy, right? They died, and with that, yeah, they died, and that's good news. Okay, so that's what releases you. That's what releases you. And then I feel like that's when the lover takes the information to the new, let's say, ruler, to clear your name. And therefore it is. But I don't even feel like you know this. You never knew that, right? But never knowing where to find you in the same breath. Okay, what I want to do now, guys, is I'm going to pick these up. We're going to continue. I hope you're sticking with me. Oh, we're 56 minutes in. Oh, 11. It's funny. First time I look at the clock, 56 equals an 11, which many see as a twin flame number. That is my life path number. Many of you, too. I did some personal readings, and I have to say, I did like 4 personal readings in a row where everyone had master number 11. Oh, what am I doing? Alright, I want to bring out the Cosmic Tarot. We're going to continue. I just want to bring out a new deck. I want all the cards in the deck. Because now we're moving into the coming back together. And it's actually what I'd like to talk about next is the coming back together. Same story, continuation of it. I have the 5 of Cups, and I have the Devil, card of Capricorn. I think both of you have been tied to hardship for so long. Right, and then, you know, when you got those moments of abundance in your life, it didn't take long till it felt like someone taking it away, right? But it doesn't matter because you give it all away, and both of you would give it all away to have each other. But what a ride it's been, what a life it's been, you know? But yet, because you have that love, I feel like, you know, it's like, I wouldn't change a thing. How could I change anything? Because that would mean this person wouldn't exist in my life, and, right, I'd walk through hell or high water for this person. Judgment. Back out again. Yeah, it's like you're being freed. You're being freed from the things that once held you down, that held you back, that tied you down. It's like you're being freed from that. The Magician. Beautiful. With the Ace of Pentacles again, coming after the Magician. How beautiful. You know, and this is exactly what you did. You did create your own abundance, right? The Ace of Pentacles to me is about the abundance in my physical world. This is something I want to touch, taste, feel, right? This is you know, well, look at the actions, look at everything. You know, it's funny because when I hear a story like this and then I think about some of the hardships we have, you know, it's nothing, right? Because look how strong this woman, both of these people have been. It's just who you are in a core level, right? Anyway, it's through your actions, your movements, and your love that brings us together. I feel like this is talking about, well, it is the Three of Pentacles. It is now talking about the two of you coming back into the physical. Princess of Wands. It's like, I want to see the Fool. Look at that. And look at that, the Two of Cups. Under the Magician. My lovers are back together again. This is coming in that store, in that shop. I need to call it a shop. Coming in that shop. I feel like this man definitely works with his hands, much like you did, but maybe in a different way. Anyway, walking in that shop, meeting, look at this, eye to eye. The embrace. Both of you are free. You're both free. It's not just one, it's both. And I don't know why I can't wait till all the cards out before I talk. Let's keep going. We have the King of Cups, the Princess of Cups, and the Page of Swords. I feel very quickly the recognition of who you are, you know, like walking into the shop and again, you know, your eyes making contact and immediately, you know, there may have been like the teeniest okay, actually, I feel like you walk into the shop and this person doesn't, I feel like this person doesn't even have to turn around to know that it's you. But he turns around. I feel the embrace, right? Everything. The everything. You know, what does that do? The King of Cups is the perfect example to come out right now, right? This is someone whose heart is just filled, right? Just filled with this abundance of love. Very clear. Princess of Pentacles. Wow, all of a sudden, I'm just noticing like I have Princess of Wands, Princess of Pentacles, Princess of Cups, and the Prince of Swords. So I'm going to get my other cards out and I'm going to go back and look at just the people. Many times it's your energy. But there's too many people here for it to all be your energy. So let's see. Look at this, the King of Swords. Maybe it's just saying, again, if you're worried that you're not in here, here you go. Wow. One more. Let's finish out the block. Come on. The King of Wands. Hello, Ace of Cups. Seven of Cups. And Six of Wands, card of victory. What am I victorious in? Love. Love. You know, I feel like what's happening here, why we have all this energy down. I mean, for some, I know it's because people like to see themselves in a reading, and I'm fine with that. But we have everyone. I mean, we have the Wands, we have the King, the Wands, the Swords, the Cups, the Pentacles. But, you know, I think that this lover thought they'd never see you again. Almost like giving up faith, truly thinking they would never see you again. So a little shock, right? But in the best of way. So what do you know? This is two lovers that are coming back together, and I don't know that anything will split them up again. I do feel like this king, let's say your lover. I do feel like they did try to find you. They did try to find you. They just couldn't. You know, you hid your tracks too well. But here it is, right? Here it is again, with the Fool right in the middle of the reading. So the Fool is about a new beginning, right? A new start. A new start with what? The Two Cups is right beside that, love. I always read the Two Cups as soulmate energy, so we know that we're at that soulmate level and above, right? Okay. And let's just do one more round. I feel like eventually I have to end the story. One more round. Six of Pentacles. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. Hello. Eight of Swords. Ace of Wands. So whatever that fear is, boom, it's gone. And the Queen of Pentacles. For some reason, she's in reverse. She's the only one that's in reverse. I'm not really reading reversals here, but I did notice her in reverse. Which puts her with the King of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, possibly. You know, I feel like she was in reverse because just now coming into the picture. And I feel like I'm thinking like the man, like I truly didn't think I'd ever see you again. I truly didn't think we would be together again. But I'm being reminded that yes, he did look the best he could, right? But it just could not find you. I also feel like it's one of the reasons why he never left that town in case you ever came back. And Temperance, you know, all this has been divinely guided. All meant to be, right? It's the mixing of the fire and water. It's the perfect twin flame card when it comes out. Talks about the journey and the importance of the journey. Sometimes, you know, it's about the reflection over it. The understanding over it. This is guidance. This is knowing you don't walk the path alone. And to trust in that, right? Because you have the Magician energy, so think about it. You know, all this beauty coming back together, but it never would have happened if you know, the woman never listened to the seer's message. I mean, it may have happened, but it would not have happened in that moment. So sometimes these tower moments are actually blessings, right? It gets us moving, like, we got to take this hard hit. But it's only to put us in place for what it is we truly desire. So Temperance is a beautiful energy. Card Sagittarius, by the way. Beautiful energy to finish the reading with. You know, divinely guided energy we can trust in. Right? It's the upside of karma. It's the positive affirmation of the wheel. And it's divine love. And it's finishing your reading. So I like that. It's almost like this whole journey was brought to you by heaven. Okay. I'm going to leave the reading there. So we had they came back together. I guess that's all we're supposed to know. Maybe we'll do a continuation. Give it a couple days. But I don't want to end it there. I do want to do an oracle card. I feel like somebody could use that. So my loves, that was one of our lifetimes. I don't feel like this was the first lifetime together, though. I really don't. I feel like in that lifetime, I wasn't thinking about previous lifetimes or future life. You know, I was only living in that present moment. I mean, I had to stay in the present moment because there's danger around me, and there's, you know, so I lived in the present moment. But I definitely feel like, okay, so there's something within this period of your life, this lifetime, that hearing the story should help release something for you. I'm just thinking, like, well, why did we do the reading? Well, there's something in the reading that's helping us, that will help us today. And I can't really pinpoint it because it's going to be different for every person. Not every person. Okay. Optimism. I expect good things to happen, and they do. That's your previous life. She certainly thought that way. This card counsels you to look for the blessings within your present situation, no matter how dire it seems. What have you learned from it? In what ways are you stronger now? As you see the current blessing, you attract more into your life. Mother Mary guides you to approach your life from a standpoint of gratitude. Optimism is a form of faith and trust in God. Studies show that optimistic people enjoy many health benefits. You can develop this trait by praying, God, please let me see the situation through your eyes. You will unveil the light and love that currently resides within the situation. Be optimistic about your future, as it is created by your present moment decisions and actions. Let me read that last line again. Be optimistic about your future, as it is created by your present moment decisions and actions. So, this life is giving us a reflection. For some of us, it's about how strong we truly are. Maybe it's when we're pushed into something. You know, the hero comes out in us. The soldier comes out in us. But it's not forgetting that, you know, you have this energy within you. You have this strength. You have this love. You know, it is you. So, and it is about learning from it. I do feel for some it's about just how strong I can truly be. And for some it's about love that, yes, it was taken from me, right? There was that separation, but it's showing through, you know, through the right steps, through, you know, she didn't just carelessly go back. She had planned it, right? She put a plan in action the best she could. So I don't know. I guess I need to leave you to make your own decisions on that. But thank you guys. Thank you for the opportunity of taking this little trip back. Quite interesting, and I kind of loved it. And I love you guys. Thank you as always. Thank you for your beautiful donations, helping to keep this channel alive, small and large. I truly, truly appreciate it, and cannot do it. Cannot do this channel without them. So thank you. Thank you for your thumbs up. I appreciate that. Thank you for your beautiful comments. Keep them coming. I read them all, every single one of them. And I like that everyone reads them all, you know, because we're getting to really know each other. And I feel your energy in here. You know, I feel your energy. You guys, I feel your energy in here. And it's just another way we can connect too. So thank you for your comments. Keep them coming. keep supporting each other. Feel free to share the video. I truly appreciate that. And anyone new, welcome to the channel. I so happy you found us. I hope you subscribe. And yeah, back to present moment. I love you guys.